Welcome back. The program is Not Just a Woman. My name is Rose Okinda, and today we are joined by Nancy Kimining. Like I had said earlier when we started, Nancy has an epileptic foundation. She is also living with epilepsy, and she's an author who's written on the same. We want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know that got a little bit emotional out there, and I was talking about people who are ignorant about your condition, and about things they don't understand. Let's talk about managing the condition. How do you treat this? How do you manage this?
I can say managing the triggers, the situations which one can avoid so that you don't get the seizures. Like you have to eat, you don't eat on time and in portions, not continuous. You know, to avoid as much as possible not having stress. You know, not being too excited again. Yeah, those are the main triggers.
So you've talked about diet, you talked about managing your situation. Don't be stressed, don't be excited.
Too excited, yeah.
Does your treatment involve surgeries? Did you go through surgeries, for instance? Because I've heard other people have to go through surgery. Or
no, for me, I only took medication. I only take medication for epilepsy. Yeah.
I know you have written a book, and we're going to come to the contents of that book. But if somebody was to have a seizure right now, God forbid, but if you were to have a seizure right now, what would I be expected to do?
For example, if I have a seizure, you'll make me lie on a flat ground, make my head lie on a pillow, remove anything which is tight on me, like the bras, anything tight. If I worn a trouser, you unbutton the trouser. You unbutton anything that is tightening my body. And then you don't put something on my mouth, because people say you put the spoon, but the spoon actually injures you.
Yeah, because I've heard about the spoon and I was thinking it's metal and somebody's supposed to bite into the spoon.
No, you're not supposed to put anything. You're not supposed to give me any drink, because it will prolong now the seizures. So you're supposed to just take care of me, not to hurt myself. Don't hold me, press me down. Just, you know, sit there and ensure that I'm not hurting myself. Yeah.
I want to talk about the authorship of your book.
Before that, before somebody has the seizures, there's the aura. Somebody experiences an aura. Aura is the sensation. You get the sensation. You feel. You start sweating. You start feeling weak. You start, you know, having blood, not clear vision, and that's when, if a person will not ignore the sensation or the aura, you can actually go to a safer place and inform somebody you're going to, you might have a seizure, and that person can help you so that you don't hurt yourself, yeah, or have, you know, injuries all over your face, or yeah.
I want to go to your book, Living with an Epileptic Person. There's different reasons why people write books. What made you write this book? Did you think as a public we didn't have an awareness of how to live with such a person? Was it stemming from that part, or did you just want to create awareness because you felt it was important that people know this?
I wrote this book because there's a lot of stigma associated with epilepsy. People don't want to talk about this condition, epilepsy. So, and those who are suffering from epilepsy also don't want to come out because they will be, you know, discriminated. They will not live normal lives. their parents also don't want to say they have a child who is epileptic. So I saw the best option is to write a book so that somebody can go buy this book and, you know, read it without, you know, telling other people. You can go read or privately. Yeah.
If somebody wanted a copy of your book, where would they be able to find it?
They can contact me, the Gmail, epilepticfoundation@gmail.com or nkimining@gmail.com. They can also contact my number 0721 781457. Soon it will be in the Kenya National Library Services. Yeah, so yes.
The foundation. How did you come up with the idea of the foundation? Were you encouraged to do so? Was this, was this a product of your own,
I actually had
idea?
I had just finished school, and I was watching TV, and there was an event for the Cerebral Palsy Day, and I decided to go, and I met my friend Kobe Kihara. At that time, we were not friends. So, I went there to the event, and I went and greeted her, and I told her, I have this condition. I'm also I have cerebral palsy, but I also have epilepsy, and she really encouraged me. And I remember her telling me, you're going to be a great person. You're going to be a leader. And she was actually giving me hope. Yeah, she really played a big role in me starting the foundation. At that time, I had no idea what she meant, because I was wondering, how can I be a leader? I don't have anything to start. I finished school. I don't have anything I can, but I went back, and I went and volunteered with the National Council for Persons with Disabilities. And after I had volunteered, I said, Kobe said I will be a leader, and I think I can start something, because the National Council always works with NGOs, and I said I can start the NGO. Kobe said I can be a leader, and I went back to her. I went where she works, and she was so excited. And she linked me up with some people, and she really supported me here.
What goes on within the foundation?
We create awareness about epilepsy. We go around, we try to encourage people to remove stigma. About the stigma. We tell them what epilepsy is. We educate them about what epilepsy is, the causes. And also we try and rescue children who are epileptic, in their homes, who have been hidden, who have been closed in the dog houses. So we try and rescue them, yes.
I note that you have spoken about stigmatization a lot. You've made a lot of references towards stigmatization. It's something that you feel strongly about. And I know you have a support system, you have parents who support you, you have friends who support you. But other than that, if you look at strangers who have dealt with you, do you think that you have been affected by that stigma? It's a big part of what you're saying. If anyone listens to you and is listening to the show, that really comes out. Do you think that is a part of why you're writing the book, you have the foundation, because of stigmatization?
Yes, stigma. I think people really associate epilepsy with witchcraft, with evil things, demons. So, I try as much as possible to tell them that this is a medical condition. Yeah, it's a medical condition, not, superstition or something. Yeah.
Just one more question before we take another break. I want to ask about, do you think we are doing enough as a Kenyan people? Our government, do you think we are doing enough to shed light in this condition?
I can say the National Council for Persons with Disabilities offices, through the leadership of Diego Titus, is doing a good job. I can't complain. As I said earlier, I volunteered with them for some time. They're really trying as much as possible. But you know, the public are not accepting it. You'll find people will not like to talk about it. Yeah, as much as the government has come out, as much as you know, other sectors have come out, I think people have not opened their mind and really accepted that this is a medical condition. But I'm happy that people are slowly, you know, coming of age and you know, trying to accept, as much as it is hard for them.
Right.
Yeah.
When we come back, Nancy,
Yes.
you're an entrepreneur now.
Yes, I'm also an entrepreneur.
Yes, the book tells it all.
Yes.
So we want to talk about another foundation that you are a benefactor of.
Yes.
And that has worked with you, continues to work with you.
Yes.
When we come back.
Yes, thank you so much.
The program is Not Just a Woman. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Don't go away.